Radio Woodstock. Damian Marley, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Welcome.
Yeah, man.
It's so nice to see you here.
I respect.
Yeah. Where are you coming from now?
Well, we just had a show last night in New York in the city.
Okay.
Over by Queens. That's really where we're coming from. And before that, Miami.
You like New York City?
Yeah.
Babylon?
For sure. Well, I like the people. You know. Yeah.
What's your favorite place? You've been all over the world.
Wow. I would say probably Jamaica, home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna second that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you born there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still live there?
Well, I live between Jamaica and Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't spend as much time as I'd like there, but it's still home. Yeah.
You've recently. When's the last time you were in Africa?
A few years ago, well, last time I went there was, I want to say 2006, I think it was. And I went there with my family. I went to Ghana, was the last place I went there. Yeah.
What is that? What is it like in Ghana? Did you get out of the cities and
Yeah, we went around, and I want to tell you, Ghana, because I've been to two places in Africa, Ethiopia and Ghana, which I find that Ghana is very different from Ethiopia. In Ghana, a lot of people there look like Jamaicans, as opposed to Ethiopia. When you go there, you know, the Ethiopians have a certain kind of feature about them, you know what I mean? So, you know, Ghana, like I said again, it looks like a lot of Jamaican kind of people looking there.
yeah. Now you've done some work over there. You do work with kids over there.
Well, what we've done, we've contributed to a school in Ethiopia that is on the land in Shashamane. So that's also, and then of course my family in general does a lot of work there. But that is what I have personally contributed towards.
There's a lot of work to be done there.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
You feel fortunate when you go there. Do you have the gratitude?
I feel blessed when I go there, to tell you the truth, just to have the opportunity to be there. You know what I mean? It's for us, as my faith, as a Rastafarian, it is a very sacred place for us. You know what I mean? So even when I'm there, I'm more within myself. I'm just trying to absorb everything, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Feels good?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
We touched on Rastafarian just now. I always wanted to know, did they have any ITEL food here at Mountain Jam for you?
You know, I haven't even checked it out as yet, to tell you the truth.
Let's test.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'll see. Yeah.
What is the dietary restrictions? Is it vegan or vegetarian? What we would say?
No. Specifically, we don't eat. For example, we don't eat anything from the pig. We don't eat anything that has, like, for example, shellfish. We won't eat any fish that doesn't have scales. So we don't eat like catfish and things of this nature. But pretty much everything else is open game. For the most part, though, most Rastas you find practice are more toward a vegetarian diet for the most part. Yeah.
It's so much better for you.
Of course. Yeah, man, of course.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time. I had a really good time. It's been a long time since I've been like an outdoor event like this in the day.
Yeah.
So it was a good feeling, you know.
What is the difference between playing in the day and playing it at night?
You can really get to look into the people's faces. Sometime in the night, you find the spotlights and stuff like this are kind of blind you when you're on stage, so you can't really see people's eyes. So I find that when you perform in the daytime, you have a kind of more, at least to me, a more open communication with people, because you can really look into people's faces and see the expressions, you know? Yeah.
What is the next project for you in the recording studio?
Well, right now I'm in the studio working on my next solo album, you know what I mean? So it's coming along, you know, one step at a time. Otherwise than that, we have some projects that's coming out from the family. My brother Steven is about to release his album. And we have some more albums just coming out from the extended family in general.
Yeah. And you have a young guy with you now that you're working with, that you brought out today.
Yes.
Black M.I.
Yes. He comes from the same place in Jamaica where my father was born, which is up in the hills in the countryside in Jamaica. You know what I mean? So
9 Mile?
Yes, exactly. 9 Mile. So that's, you know, he's a talent from that area, which we're looking forward to in the future.
Now, when your dad passed, you were young, right?
Yes.
Do you have any memories of him?
No, I don't. Not really. No. I was quite young, so you know. Yeah.
What is the lesson? What do you think is the most important lesson that you get from your father?
Well, I think it's the lessons that were taught to me by my mom and my brothers and people of this nature. And to me, one of the most important lessons I've taken away is discipline within work. You know what I mean? It was one of the first things that my mother would always tell me about my father, that he was very disciplined when it came on to work. When it's the first priority is always work, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah. And he was a pretty good soccer player too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How about you?
I do my thing. I do my thing, yeah.
Now, have you ever cut your hair?
Well, I want to. Yes, I have. Yes, of course. When I was younger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you play soccer with all that hair?
Actually, what I do is I put it in a knapsack.
Yeah.
I put a knapsack on my back and put my hair in my knapsack, so that way. Sorry, I'll say it in the mic. I put a knapsack on my back and put my hair in the knapsack, so that way I don't step on my locks. Yeah.
So nice to meet
Respect,
you.
man. Thanks
Thank you for
for having
coming,
me.
Damian Marley.
Respect.